We're going to do a trailer inspection, pre-trip inspection. Jim, do you see anything right off the bat looking down the side of this trailer that you might find to be out of place?
Not right off. I like to keep my inspection sticker over here in the front so I can see that if we're in compliance as I go down the side. That's the first thing I see, and then the lights. I'm going to check and make sure that these lines are not on the deck. They're close.
Just making sure you're
not rubbing the deck. Yeah, and you can check by pulling them, looking at them. You can see that they have not been rubbing the deck. So they're good. Even my auxiliary electric, we're about 2 inches off.
So is that a problem if they're laying on the deck?
If they're laying on the deck, the DOT will write that up.
That's chafing lines.
Correct.
Because they're going to have marks.
It could catch something and you could rip it off going down the road.
Okay, beautiful. And we don't hear no air coming out of the Gladians either.
No, you don't want them leaking because they will write you up for an air leak.
Okay.
And most of the time it's just tap the metal pieces or put new rubbers in and that takes care of the problem.
Beautiful.
Keep fixed.
Beautiful.
And as I walk up and down the truck, I always listen for air leaks. Because you never know, you could have a brake chamber go, airbag starting to leak, airline starting to leak. You just want to take care of those problems. You don't want any issues later. And you also want to check and make sure that you're hooked up good. Make sure you don't overshoot your fifth wheel pin. Arms in, everything's good. If you really want to make sure you get under here, usually you have flashlight. Being daytime, I can see my jaws are closed on it, so I know it's good. Plus, give it a little tug before you leave. Even if you're at a truck stop overnight. Some of these guys have a tendency of trying to play games and they'll pull that pin. When you start to pull out, you lose your trailer.
What are you checking for?
I'm checking to make sure all my lights are on, straps are tight, I don't want anything flopping around, any missing bolts, anything cracked. Yeah, right here.
Oh, what do we have?
That's a violation right there.
What's wrong there, Jim?
Loose strap.
Loose strap
on the wood, no good.
Yeah, so they would get you for unsecured load.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, the lights look good. Tires are good.
How about if somebody was checking your trailer with your tread depth? How would I know if my tires are getting low?
Well, it's pretty obvious. There's wear bars in there. I never let mine get down that far.
Okay. Okay, so when we get to the wear bar, you should really start measuring and get them out.
Yes, it should be coming off.
So they can go off at what, 2:30 seconds?
2:30 seconds. You want them off before that, actually.
Okay. 5:30 seconds, would you recommend?
Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I have two over here that are starting to get down there. Brakes all look good from what I see. No.
Okay.
Lights are all on. License plate light. Mud flaps. And these two here, now they're starting to get down there. We're still good. But these are getting ready to come off.
Okay, so you got two tires. You already know they're ready.
Well, I have time on those. There's still quite a bit of time on those, but those are on my mind. I'm going to be getting those off.
Now, how do you know that those were getting low?
Well, they don't look nothing like these ones.
Okay, so you've been watching your tires very well.
I watch everything.
Okay, beautiful. Why do you watch this so much?
Because if it breaks, it's going to cost me more to fix it before it breaks.
Okay.
So put the money into it before it breaks, you don't have any issues later.
So,
plus, I don't want the DOT to say, oh, that's no good, and we're going to write you up for that. I don't want no violations, no CSA points.
Beautiful. So on these tires, you walk around your equipment every day?
Every day.
Okay, beautiful.
Well, I also look at it as I load and unload. I'm up and down. I don't just look where I'm walking. I look at my equipment as I walk up and down.
Why are you looking at it when you load?
Because things happen when you're working. It doesn't usually happen when it's sitting. When you're using it, that's when things go bad.
So they could drop freight on your trailer and knock a light loose?
They could, or it might just go out from salt water.
Okay.
It's on when you leave. It's not on when you get to the mill, or after you load, you get to deliver your load. It's not on, so you know you need to take care of that.
Beautiful. It's a good eye. So checking your four ways at all times, make sure they're working properly.
Correct. And of course I can see on my tractor they're working. Yep, real good. Make sure this side's working. Yep. All flashing. Oh, there we go. Brake lights. Awesome. Turns left. We're good. Now you also want to make sure that your ABS is working. Hit your key. Yep, it's working. Went off, it's on for 3 seconds. Now it's clicking, checking itself. DOT wants it powered at all times. If you hit your brakes and this light comes on, it's running on secondary. They don't want that. They want this powered, energized at all times. Because if you have to slam on your brakes, then the ABS light comes on, then it has to check itself before your anti-lock brake system starts working. By then, it's usually too late. If it's on, it's checked, it's ready to go. So if you hit your brakes and it's working properly, the ABS is working. Now that we know the ABS is working, let's see what kind of shoes we have on here. Oh, those look pretty new. I don't see any cracks in them. It all looks good. Let's go to the other side and check this side. Oh yeah, they look good. I see no oil on the drums or anything, so my seals are good. All looks good.
Beautiful. Brakes are good, drums look good.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else we should be checking while we're here? Cracks in the frame maybe?
I was looking at that as we were walking up. I didn't see any cracks. I don't see any missing bolts in the suspension. I don't hear any air leaking.
Right? So you want to look at it very thorough, right, Jimmy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's another big violation that a lot of people don't look for in the rear of your trailer?
The mud flaps?
And your license plate light.
License plate light, yeah, they're on to that. Any little thing that they can write you up for, they're going to.
So if they see that license plate light out, do you think they're going to stop you?
Good chance.
Okay.
Here's something that I just noticed. This ring, this retainer ring on this hub has some cracks in it. Looks like it has buildup, caused the cracks, so eventually that'll start leaking. So for the $10 or $15, I'll just put a whole new hubcap on it. And it'll save me problems on down the road.
So with that being cracked, do you think the DOT would look a little closer in that area?
They may.
But it's cheaper, $15, get the new cap?
Put a new cap on it.
Absolutely.
Because if not, eventually that's going to break off and that will cause an oil leak.
And you don't want that on the side of the road because they're going to shut you down.
Well, not only that, if they don't shut you down, you have a chance of losing your hub oil and burning the bearings up. Now you have a record bill.
Yes.
And you have somebody to come out and fix it.
Right?
It's not good. $15 could save you thousands.
And that could possibly get on your brakes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Prevent you from stopping.
Yeah.
Well, very good catch. That's a good pre-trip.
Mm-hmm.